everybody, and welcome back to, of course, more Iron Order. Things with Texas are going decently well. I personally don't like that. Huh, did he give me the land? It must have revolted or something. I remember, uh, there was land he took, and it basically split these two apart. I don't like that. I wish I would have gotten the coastline, honestly. So, more power to him. I was gonna, I guess, move my troops here. I'm gonna let them get up to like whatever they want to call it. I'm gonna let them have it. But now we're probably gonna begin our move into Southern America. Please stop trying to go around and skirt your duties as a troop. So far, it's going pretty well despite that. We're still in first. We're like almost halfway to victory. If we keep going on this roll we're going on, we might win by day, hopefully by day 20. I hope I don't have to fight Texas, though. That would, in my opinion, suck. But now we're going to move to Panama and take it. And try to take any of the surrounding areas, of course. Try to get a nice little control over the canal here would be actually very vital for us. Then one thing we don't really got is that, because Texas has Acapulco, he could actually build ships here and not have to go by that area. So we're keeping a nice easy presence here. We can see Texas is like a pretty built army and all that. I'm always suspicious of his intentions. How's our thing on these guys? They're 64. It's a little bit less favorable to us, but it's not bad. We're gonna go reinforce the submarine because, yeah, there is actually a weak point here. Move here because then we could skirt by it if they had a way to see my submarines, and we don't want that. Thank you. They should put them on this more or less same field. We have two submarines here for defense. We took Hawaii. Thankfully. Honolulu. And sadly, for all intents and purposes, it is not considered a city. Honolulu is not. Surprisingly. So, land can we call it a capital? Keep that in mind. So basically, there's no reason to control Honolulu now. I mean, it does give us an airstrip if I was planning to make air, which I kind of am. I am planning something. In fact, I'm gonna get started now. It's gonna be the flying fortress itself. The myth, the legend, the thing that I said is only good on the bigger the map, the better it is. I still personally think that. That's just me though. Our manpower is finally going up in production because all the land we captured. So now we can just start busting out units, busting out some navy, busting out everything we want, which is going to put us to a bigger advantage than I expected. Now, sadly, it takes dreadnoughts an entire day to make. Whatever. But we can use that also to our advantage. Let's see here. We do got money. I kind of want to spy on... Oh, no one's active down here because there's no names. Yucatan is, but Mexico's gone. I want more scout mechs, though. More scout mechs is always an important thing for me because of their inherent power to change how you can fight. If I know what people have, where they have it, and why they have it, I'll be chilled out. Like if I get a scout mech here, I'll know every single troop, basically along this entire coast, this border with Texas I have, or at least the rough estimates. Right now, I do think I could easily crush him because he doesn't have his infantry upgraded. I could push in, absolutely obliterate him, and have a grand time, personally speaking. That's my opinion though. So we're gonna be going for the Flying Dreadnought, and stuff our ally over here is doing stuff, which is always good. Let's look at the coalitions. He isn't with it when the New Mexican Empire still exists, surprisingly. I'm surprised they didn't just leave. Well, I think Mexico did, because there's nothing left for Mexico. This is a time of peace, though. Ooh, our ally's gonna take Nassau. It was good, but we can see that in Bolivia, especially Bolivia, could be proposing some real issues to our guys. Now, not necessarily this area, the Venezuelan area, but I am planning it all in here. Now, he still could have stuff. How far range is that bomber? I personally don't know where's made. Sorry. I am, though, however, going to use the bombers against Yucatan here. Could I use my dreadnoughts? Sure. But I'm still going to build that there for my own personal safety. Let's, Caracas, which I believe was one of the cities established when people from Europe first came over to the Americas, I believe. I'm not certain, but I think it was among the first few. Spanish, of course. But we're going to attack this. We're going to do a crushing blow to Yucatan. I'm planning to take this city. Once I take it, I'll then want him to do an aggressive push to take Caracas. Then take Barranquisimeto. And then finally push over and take the final city of Carapuno. Carapuno? I don't know how to say it right. I took Spanish classes, doesn't mean I'm good at Spanish. Alright, so this is basically gonna wrap up the war. I'm letting Mexico have all this land right here. Might as well, right? But yeah, it's basically gonna be the juicer. I'm not too worried because Houston I don't think has ships. I could hit Houston, I could hit Austin, and all that. But as long as our relations with these guys don't degrade more, we'll be fine. So, yeah, so far this is doing pretty good. I think it's only us three, us four, and I think we can call for them. I don't know if there's like conflict of nations where you can call for the match to end early if you want them to. Maybe, maybe not, but here's the upgrade. So does, I know when you look at the upgrade, I think it does tell you what it gets, right? I forgot how to look at that though. So this has a view range of 162, which is a very odd number, 162 as well. I'm guessing, do the nobles increase their viewing range? No. Yes, okay. They are pro flying fortress, which I am going for, and heavy mech, which I'd never built. Even though I should have. You know, I do like the heavy mech. I should build it more. Future matches. But guys, that's gonna be all of our time for today. We're gonna do the final crushing blows against the Mexican Empire, and then once that happens, we will be exalted, thrilled, absolutely great. So for now, guys, I will be seeing you on the next one tomorrow, where hopefully, if Yucatan doesn't